Hi, chat. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. So, welcome. We are going to cover the arrest footage of Christian Weston Chandler. You might know him as Chris Chan, and if you've watched all 85,000 parts of the series that was done on him, you know quite a bit. But this is the arrest of, he was arrested for doing some hippity dippity with his mom. Yes, you heard that right, with his madre. Who has Alzheimer's and was dementia ridden. Well, if you guys have not seen it, it's very interesting. And there is a guest appearance by another member of the sector who shows up. And you probably, if you don't know it, I don't want to spoil it, but we are going to get to it here pretty quick. And joining us is the friend of the show, Mean Copium. How you doing?
How's it going, Sean?
I'm doing okay. So
let me tell you, you're in for a wild ride tonight. This is some fantastic footage.
And you've seen this, correct?
Yeah, I've seen it already. It's fantastic though.
And is this the only place to get it? Is EWU?
I think so. I haven't seen it anywhere else. They must have paid for it or something because it's like been 2 years, I think, since the actual arrest.
Yeah.
Although you can see the alternate version by watching the Kill stream. Because Ralph was on the scene, and you actually hear him in this video, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
so when I was reviewing
I was trying
to
had
like the two angles. It was pretty fun.
Well, I remember when it happened, but I was trying to say, guys, yes. So, okay, the secret is out. Ethan Ralph, yes, host of the legendary, world famous Kill Stream,
was
there.
Stream.
Yes, was there as Chris Chan was getting arrested by the police, and you can hear him hollering in the distance.
I feel like it's kind of interesting because it seems like either the Uwu crew or the police edited out every mention of Ethan Ralph and the kill stream. Like they literally just did him dirty. The disloyal editing.
It's very like he's gonna get mad if he finds out. Yeah. Although he's busy, apparently he's in Minnesota. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, he did post a picture from Minneapolis Airport last night, and he's allegedly at a friend's house now, and he's going to be at the courthouse tomorrow at 6 a.m. For the Battle of Nick's courtroom. He's going to be doxing every Kiwi farmer that goes there. Yeah.
The picture said Minneapolis Airport, but it didn't show him in front of it.
That's true. I don't think the picture I saw. So. It could be made up.
You can get stock photo. Yeah. Minneapolis Airport. It's got to be careful, man. Those Somalis might attack him up there.
He might be looking for a new wife to replace Nora.
All right, let's see what you guys are up to out here. Brewberries for $2 Australian dues. Says two of my favorite bloggers. Yes. And Peyton says, did both of them get picked up by the cops? No. At this time, Ralph did not have warrants. So no, this is Ralph before things got bad. Oh, it's going to be tax-free, yes.
Tax-free?
Oh, it's very tax-free.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I wish it was closer.
The dimensional merge is happening. Like,
yes,
the convergence of Chris Chan, Ralph, Nick, it's all happening this weekend.
Yeah, and Jim's not too far away.
That's true. He said that he was, he woke up this morning and he saw that there was some hoof marks in his driveway. His garbage was rifled through. The cheeseburgers he threw out last night were missing. Bit bizarre. Isn't it?
My Brewberry says it's about 50 cents of real world money. Use it well. Oh, I certainly will. All right, guys. So we're going to get started here. And this is the lovely Christian Weston Chandler. Although Chris Chan, if you guys are not aware, is highly autistic, which that part I don't disagree with. I would agree he is 100% autistic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now, he believes he's trans, which, no, not going with that one. But, you'll see how much he uses all these defense mechanisms right here, right at the beginning. So, here we go, guys. Here we go. Buckle in, chat. It's not very long, but there's going to be a lot of lulls. I've been promised.
It's pause-worthy, quite a few spots.
Yes. All right. Tell me when you need me to pause.
Sure.
Is everybody else in the room? Wait, spirit fell interdimensionally? You can't tangibly see them.
That's right.
Don't
follow it. Yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this.
I think that's real. Oh my God, what is this?
I am Christian.
So there you go, guys. The police interfering with the sector.
It's very disappointing.
Yes.
Sancho, your goddess blue hearts. Okay. It's happening now. We're on the very last thread.
What? They're everywhere. I don't believe that. We're surrounded.
What began as a routine arrest on August 1st, 2021 in Henrico, Virginia, quickly spiraled into a surprising spectacle in the parking lot of a Regency Inn hotel. The focus of the
Very nice, Chris Chan splurged for something decent, not like a Motel 6.
Wait, before you unpause, is there anything you noticed from this picture straight away?
I noticed the dinosaur in the background.
That's not
What
a
else do we got here?
dinosaur. That's a Fluttershy. It's a pony.
Oh, it's a Fluttershy. Oh, it is Fluttershy?
He's sleeping with his ponies, yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's Fluttershy. Maybe it's Pinkie Pie. I
Is
can't
it a
tell which
pony?
ponies are.
Okay.
It's a pony. It's a guaranteed it's a pony.
It's a pony. Okay. What else have we got here? Oh, Pepsi. No dildos or anything laying around. Was that what you were hoping to notice?
That's the first. There's a
Okay.
lot of fun things. Chris Chan's appearance himself is pretty funny, especially his t-shirt because he's wearing like a Rose Chew Sonichu fan art shirt. You get a better shot of it a bit later.
All right, so we're gonna scavenger hunt chat. Here we go.
unexpected attention was internet personality known as Chris Chan. This never-before-seen footage was obtained and first released by Iwu, and reveals a behind-the-scenes look at the day that took thousands of online observers by storm.
I do want to say shout out to Iwu. I don't know how you got a hold of this, but you bastards did a good job. And that's because
It
the
must have
public
cost
record.
him some money.
Well, it's not even that, but Virginia has really restricted public records issues
Oh,
because
that's
of all
right.
the federal government
SA
officials.
stuff, right, is automatically sealed, and anything with minors,
Mhm.
SA, and all sorts of that stuff.
Well-
So that's why initially it wasn't available.
Well, there's that too, but it's also because the way Virginia does it, all the government officials don't want their, as Null says it, they don't want their kids, DUI arrests getting put on camera for the world to see. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go, chat.
No, but look, hurry, get out. Hit me
What the
up.
heck is going on right now? It's the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
As officers with the Henrico County Police Department cautiously approach the second-floor hotel room, they prepare themselves in case a possible altercation waits for them behind the door.
They look so prepared. They're just like, oh, shit.
It's a little bit bigoted by them, though. They didn't bring any female officers to arrest this glorious goddess.
Yeah, I
it seems
know.
like a violation of her rights, right?
I just like how they're prepared. It's like, no, they're not.
Yeah, they've got like laser pointers on their tasers. I didn't realize that they had that. It's kind of
Oh,
interesting.
yeah. Oh, yeah, no, the
I've
good
never really
tasers
seen
do.
one like that. Yeah.
Well, that laser is also more of a psychological thing. Like you see, it's now pointed at you.
Oh, that makes sense. I could see that.
Yeah.
I thought they were short range enough that you wouldn't need a pointer, but like it's so funny to see the like little red dots just like over the Chris Chan belly. They're just like there's like 2 or 3 of them trained on him at one point.
Yeah. No, I love this guy's narrating like it's the world's wildest police chases, swerving in and out of traffic, and you see the car put its steering wheel on. It goes like, doot doot, and then it's
Yeah, great voice.
Yeah, that's good voice. Yes. So here we go.
Mm.
Look at them. They're so scared. They're so worried.
She's right here. Oh, gotta unlock it. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
What's the situation?
What's that? You got a warrant for your arrest, all right? Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna do that. You're not fight. You will get tased.
Okay, well, listen.
There you go.
I'm actually pretty impressed at how calm Chris is able to remain during this because when you get a lot of maybe people on the spectrum being in a situation they don't want to be in, they just start like flailing out of control or screaming. But Chris does a good job in keeping calm and not escalating the situation here, I have to say.
Yeah, Sheree, we'll get to this at the end because it is very interesting how this broke down. They didn't want to feel the R at the door in the invisible mist. Oh no. Okay, so Deanna's saying, who is Chris Chan?
Wow, that's a really crazy question.
Yeah. It's like asking me, tell you the story of Jesus. I'm not saying Chris Chan is Jesus, but it's similar in like lore.
Yeah, I actually on my channel I do have a video called Chris Chan a quick rundown. I think it's like a 4-minute breakdown of the story. But like if you want the whole picture, you have to watch the Gino Samuel comprehensive documentary, 85 parts. Each one is about 30 minutes to an hour. It's like a good 40 hours, maybe 60 hours of content to go through
do a
all of
breakdown?
the madness. Well, I did a quick one, like a 4-minute one or something like that.
You know what? We'll look for it real quick. I mean, why not?
It's just called a quick rundown, Chris Chan, I
Okay.
think it's called. I can't remember. Maybe I try and make those short because that was something I was doing for a while. I should probably make some more. But I don't want to.
Yeah, Chris Chan, a quick rundown. Here we go. Here we go. We'll do this.
Oh, it's only 3 minutes. There's also a quick rundown for Sonichu as well, but you can, yeah, if you want to check it out, it's fine.
This will be good enough.
A quick rundown. Chris Chan, in what might prove to be the
You son of a bitch.
Hmm?
I saw that.
Oh, oh yeah, the
quick
rundown. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a yeah.
You son of a bitch.
It's a keen-eyed observer. I
rundown.
almost didn't even notice that.
Chris Chan, in what might prove to be the most difficult quick rundown, boiling down decades of internet reporting into a matter of minutes, Chris Chan could be called the internet's most documented and most trolled individual of all time. To get the full story on Chris Chan and the expanded CWC universe, you would need to catch up on the ongoing comprehensive history by Gino Samuel 2.1, which currently stands at 65 episodes, each approximately 40 minutes in length. Chris Chan has been known to the internet since approximately 2007, but went viral in July.
Yes. More and more.
Of 2021 when he was arrested due to indecent acts with his own mother. Early life. Christian Wester Chandler was born in Charlottesville, Virginia in 1982 to Bob Chandler Jr. and Barbara Ann Weston, aged 54 and 40 respectively. Chris claimed to have been cared for by an abusive babysitter named Roach from 18 months onward and did not speak until 7 years old. He was diagnosed with high-functioning autism and doctors claimed that Chris would never attend high school or even be able to write. Unfortunately for the rest of us, this was not. In 1992, Chris and Bob went to the mall around Christmas and encountered an animatronic bear from the Leonard Bernstein Orchestra. When asked their name, the performers mistakenly said Christian. Chris took this as a sign from God and later changed his name to reflect this. After completing high school, Christian entered Virginia's Community College and began the search for a boyfriend for a girl, believing them in short supply, and began posting flyers around the school to achieve this, leading to a year-long suspension for soliciting. Christian took this as a personal attack. In the early 2000s, Chris created a comic called Sonichu, a mix of the Pokemon Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog. More on that in another video. And this is what began decades of trolling with multiple sagas documented on 4chan and Encyclopedia Dramatica. Christian, discovering the pages, began to attempt to combat the trolls, such as by posting their own Rule 34, featuring one of Christian's gal pals. Many of the trolls would pretend to be girls and start relationships with Chris Chan, with the goal of gaining trust and then asking them to perform some crazy act that could be mocked online. Others would pretend that they were in fact the real Chris Chan. Others still would claim that they were selling merch abroad in Europe, and one contacted Chris posing as the game director of Nintendo America with a desire to bring Sonichu to the masses. There are entire wikis devoted to this era, and make no mistake, it is one of the deepest and darkest rabbit holes online. Enter at your own risk. As the years went on, Christian became increasingly deranged, proclaiming themselves a goddess that would bring about the dimensional merge, where the real world and the Sonichu universe would combine in 2018. However, this did not occur, perhaps because not enough energy was being recycled. Whatever the reasons, by the end of the decade, the downfall had begun. In the early 2020s, Chris Chan reduced their online activity, mostly posting esoteric and incomprehensible Twitter threads. Financial strain was crippling the family, and the future was uncertain. In a brief moment of hope, Null of the Kiwi Farms attempted to help by setting up commission work for Chris Chan. Sonichu now having a cult following, with the drawing selling for hundreds of dollars. Chris Chan would accept this because it would allow them to attend future My Little Pony conventions. But what came next would shock the world, becoming international news. July 29th, 2021, an audio recording between Chris Chan and an online troll surfaced in which Chris described in detail the indecent acts performed on their own mother. On August 1st, Chris Chan was arrested on felony charges, spending a year in jail, and
now, real quick, guys, before we get to the end, Shree, you're asking about this, what happened to his case? Okay. He was charged with the type of offense they charged him with. He basically sat in a mental hospital for 2 years. And because that's basically the entire sentence he could face, he has since been released, and they ended up having to dismiss the case against him for having sex with his mom. So that's pretty much it.
This is the angle that Ralph recorded of the arrest that we're watching now. So
yes,
it's quite interesting. You can almost watch it in stereoscopic vision.
Yes. But guys, that's if you're wondering what happened to Chris Chan, why Chris Chan is out on the street. He basically ran out the clock at a mental hospital while he was under arrest.
Mhm.
So they can't, if they detain you and determine you're insane, all that time you spend in a mental hospital while they're restoring your sanity, you're under arrest. So that's jail time credit. And he basically ran out the sentence of like a year and a half, 2 years in custody. So that's why he's out.
Now believing to be Jesus of Nazareth reincarnated and convinced that the dimensional merge is proceeding as planned. The case has been delayed with a grand jury set for August 8th, 2022 to decide whether they are fit to stand trial. What the future holds and whether the dimensional merge will occur is yet unknown.
There we go. All right.
I guess I should
So-
briefly explain what the dimensional merge is because maybe some people don't
Yes.
understand. But
Sure.
so Chris invented this entire universe, the Sonichu universe, and there's all different sort of characters come into it. And he'll talk about this in the video, which is actually fantastic. It's the most interesting part for me, actually, when he's talking to the officer about the dimensional merge. But basically, the dimension we live in is the regular dimension where everything's normal, and the other dimensions is where all the cartoon characters exist.
Mhm.
And if you think about like The Witcher, like the conjunction of spheres, it's kind of like that, where the two dimensions will overlap. And provided you have an OC, original character, you can survive the dimensional merge, and then you can go on a date with like Marge Simpson or something because all the cartoon characters will be real.
But most of us would not survive.
Well, someone drew me an OC, like a Sonichu style OC, so I'll survive. I'm not sure if I'll see you on the other side, but hopefully I will.
Cook Fairy says, so technically he's not guilty. I mean, pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of where we ended up with. And Gene says, sex with what? Yes, his mom, who had, at the time was 40, so she's in her 70s and she's riddled with dementia and
Well, no,
couldn't
Chris was
defend
40
herself.
at the time. Well, I mean, he was around 40. So Bob
Yeah,
was
well,
like
she was
60.
40, so she's in her 80s. Okay, yeah, whatever. She was 40 when he was born.
Oh, yeah. That's
So
correct.
she's in her 70s or 80s. She's in a care home. Like, she couldn't defend herself, and he repeatedly had sex with her. So,
Yes, it's referred to as the Barbussy.
yes, if you do hear it, that's what it is. And then Garrett says, I never knew how badly I needed a flamethrower to wood chipper. Oh, I know, guys. But, you need this. You need this.
True.
The eggs went bad. Well, once you get that old as a male, too, your shit starts to get freezer burn as well. So,
Yeah, and Chris's dad was quite old as well, which
Yeah,
may
he was
have
caused a
been
problem.
part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you'd have to go over.
barbening.
And also, when Chris was very young, he won like thousands of dollars of merchandise from like a GameStop or something.
From
or, like,
Sonic, yeah.
Sega. Yeah. So he basically had everything he wanted when he was already a child, which is probably not great for a kid like that. You need to learn
all
that
kinds
you
of
don't
Sonic
get
stuff.
everything in life. Yeah.
All right, guys. So here we go. Once again, they're getting ready to tune him up. Here we go.
Gonna do that.
I love how they're like, "You're not gonna fight us. Stop."
Do not fight. You will get tased.
Okay, well, listen, I will comply by what I'd like to clear up I'd like to come back to my things.
We'll get that all straight.
Yeah, we'll get all straight.
You're not showing the screen.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry. Shit. Killing me.
There you go.
Boomer and myself.
What about my
Here we go. There.
You're not gonna do that. Do not fight. You will get tased.
Okay, well, listen, I will comply by what I'd like to clear up I'd like to come back to my things.
We'll get that all straight.
Yeah, we'll get all straight.
And what about my van? And I'd like to put my shoes on,
Yeah,
please.
sure, of course.
We'll get there.
Okay,
Relax.
I can slip into my shoes. Magic Chan, Chris L. Savannah.
While these words may seem insignificant to the officers, they carry a profound significance for Chris, which will be explained later.
Mm-hmm.
You're just being detained right now until I can confirm the warrants, okay?
Okay,
Just hang
please.
tight.
The officers have received reports of some very disturbing allegations against Chris, but nothing prepares them for the events that are about to unfold.
Sit down right here.
Okay, I will sit down.
Okay.
My shoes
Where are your
right-
shoes? Right
Right
here?
over there.
Is there anyone else in the room with you?
Uh,
Is there anybody else in the room?
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you
No.
can't tangibly see
A
them.
physical person. Is there a physical person in the room with you?
You're gonna pause it on those shoes.
Originating from this universe.
Yes.
So if you go
First
back, those are Chris's custom Sonichu shoes that he makes himself. He just buys white sneakers and he colors them in the Sonichu colors. That's why they're like yellow and blue. They've got like the lightning bolts on them as well.
Yeah.
So he endeavors to be more like Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonichu, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah,
Very
guys,
fun.
remember Sonichu is
Yeah, a combination of Sonichu and
it's
Pikachu.
Kit Bash.
Yeah, it's his original character. Do not steal.
Do not steal.
Originating from this universe? No. I need to stand with my shoes on. I have any time doing.
Now you heard him. He said nothing from this universe. You're going to hear a lot of nonsense names. Get ready.
This way. I am complying.
I know.
And that's my son. That's my set of keys over
I know.
there.
Your keys to your car?
Keys to the van, and yeah, my wallet's in my bag over there, the brown bag.
What, this bag?
Yes.
Can I look in it?
And you grab something. Oh, that's one of my rings.
I know. Can I look through? Can I get your bag out of your?
I have nothing to hide. Go ahead and look through everything that's in the room.
Go ahead and look at everything that's in the room.
Go ahead. You have my permission.
Okay.
Just slip them on. They're going to give you flip flops when you get down to the jail.
Okay, well, I identify as female, and I would appreciate if I was respected as such. It even says so on my driver's license, female.
Okay, that's fine.
Just making sure.
As one officer searches through Chris's belongings, he quickly makes an interesting discovery.
Where's your wallet at?
Oh,
Don't come over here.
It's the duct tape wallet.
Okay.
On the outside.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of details on this on this table.
All right, let's
A
grab
lot
a
of fun little
seat.
details.
Okay.
Yes.
They got a Pinkie Pie
Grab-
badge
grab
on
a seat
the
right there,
bag
boy.
there. You've got
Yeah, we got
the
the
highlighters
pin.
on the table. Those
Mm-hmm.
are pretty
Got
good. You've got
Got the pills.
The pills.
Multiple sets of pill organizers. Yes. A lot of highlighters. A lot
Yeah,
of highlighters.
they need those for drawing, right? They need those
Yes.
for drawing.
And then what the hell is this on the back?
I think it's like a Zelda thing or something. I'm
Okay.
not sure. I thought it was a Pokemon
Mm.
Go like Moltres at first, but also there's a badge just below that. It's that weird
Mhm.
flag, you know, that pink and blue flag where all the ugly chicks are from. I'm not sure what country that is,
Yeah.
but those chicks are absolute dogs.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my bad.
Hmm.
You want all this to go with you? Like your wallet? Or you just want your ID to go with you and your cell phone?
Yeah, my wallet and my cell phone is over there in front of the tarot deck box.
Yeah, I got a cell
Charlie, you're asking those are tampons? Yes. Those are tampons.
Oh my god.
Yes. He fully believes he is her.
Well, there might be Pampers or something instead, but yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it'd be tampons, right?
phone right here.
Oh, that's my secondary phone.
That's your secondary phone?
Yeah, I have two phones, one for the trolls and one for my home. I got two phones, one for the boys, one for my friends. You think I need two phones?
Smart.
There's a song.
The burner phone for the trolls. Oh, I like
Yeah,
that. That's a
I
good one.
I like he was like, I got two phones, one for the trolls and one for the hoes. Oh, that was good. He was like he almost sang the song.
It was pretty close.
Oh, somebody's saying, Josh, are you a brony?
No, I'm
He
not.
just knows. He
But
knows
I
already.
watched every episode of the comprehensive documentary, so I kind of just learned it through osmosis.
Mhm.
Because Chris does a lot of pony talking in those videos, and when the small changes happen, like when
Mhm.
Sonichu's arm is the wrong color, according to Chris, he'll like go on these campaigns and like contact individuals in the companies and start like trying to get trends going so that he can get them back to the correct arm color. And he did the same thing with My Little Pony because they stopped the season and they rebooted it in like this different type of animation. And he said this was unacceptable and he demanded that they return back to the Friendship is Magic style of ponies.
The Hearts of Iron 4 My Little Pony mod is good. Oh my god.
Not
That's
sure
gotta
about
be
that.
that's gotta be cursed. You know Hearts of Iron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sim army sim game.
Yes. Jesus.
Kevin Gates.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this. He's a guy.
Nah, that's a popular one. He's a fine gentleman.
It is popular.
Suddenly, a keen-eyed officer spots something happening outside, which sets him on edge.
Are you waiting for somebody to come to your room or something?
You go out. No, I was not. I was only waiting for the deputy that I talked with earlier today from the sheriff's office in Rutgersville.
Okay. All right. You're not waiting for like anybody else though? Any friends or anything?
I have nobody else.
The only reason I'm asking is because there's a car up there and there's two gentlemen staring at us.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of those gentlemen is Pantsu.
Yes, it's
There's
Pantsu.
two gentlemen.
Yes.
It's Ralph. It's Ralph and
Yes.
the horse.
Yes.
Ralph is a much chunkier man
So-
in this as well in this timeline. Like he's
Yes.
lost
So
the weight,
this
like,
is
he's
this
looking
is
better.
Ralph when he's a larger man with a gun, and I could say that because I got I don't have a gun,
Yeah.
but I'm a big old guy.
There's also
And-
Ralph is cosplaying as Chris Chan as well. He's got like the rugby shirt, the Ralph Lauren
Mhm.
rugby shirt. There's
Yes.
another guy there that's also wearing one.
I know it
Oh,
was
yeah,
fucking
yes.
hilarious. I remember watching this happen live. So Ralph has one of his baby moms. Her name is Amanda, also known as Pantsu. That's a whole nother set of lore chat we don't have time for. Anyway,
Yeah.
this was one of those times where the streams connected, and Ralph. They said two men, and it's Ralph and his baby mom in the car. Oh no! Yeah,
It's
Jesse.
kind of funny though because
Jesse was there
the,
too. Oh,
Oh, that's who Jesse is. Okay, I heard
oh, it
someone
was
say
Jesse. I
know
didn't
who it was.
realize that was him. Okay.
Yeah, like I think the rented car. They're like, is this like a military vehicle? Are we being like set up? Like they're like
Oh.
really they're quaking in fear from the Ralph email. It's extraordinary.
Jeff, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. So yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Get back to
Now
work, Jeff.
introducing scene left. Ethan Ralph, stage left. Chat.
You know, if you're waiting for someone to come over or whatever.
Yeah, see? Yeah, stand up. I just want to look out.
It's a sure.
I was not waiting for anybody. I was not waiting.
They're standing up there by the gas station. You know those people?
That's curious.
I'm just asking. I don't want anyone rolling up on me.
While Chris doesn't recognize the strangers gathering to watch them from a distance, there may be a reason for their unnerving presence.
Okay, well, I would say question them because I am famous and infamous on the internet, so they may be video recording.
Cool.
So,
I'm recording you as well.
well, that's. I figured that much.
Not readily accepting Chris's explanation, the officers try to work out their own alternate explanation for the curious spectators.
Yeah, they still are.
There is nothing illegal in the room and nothing illegal in the bag. Please feel free. I have nothing
It's
to
got a
hide.
very military.
Now, this is very interesting. You might be thinking, well, can they search everywhere? No, they can't. They're asking for permission to search. Now, there's a couple different. Okay, guys, we got to do some criminal. We got to do some law-related stuff here. Sorry, I have to. So there's an issue. It's called the wingspan rule. So anywhere within the wingspan of where Chris was found, the police have a right to search for safety, even though he's handcuffed. If there were weapons around, it's called Shibboleth, California, and that's where you got the wingspan rule. But the idea they cannot search the entire place yet because they haven't found evidence of any illegal activity. So that's why they're asking, can we search? Because they actually realize they don't have any right to go searching at all. They can do a search of him incident to the arrest or anywhere he's telling them to look. They can, like, if they're looking around, they could find stuff in plain view, but they can't toss the apartment or toss the hotel room yet. So yes, law related stuff on a LOL channel.
Imagine that.
I know. Sorry. I'm sorry. Do you have any comment on that, Josh?
Oh, I find it's interesting, right?
Yes.
I wonder about how that extends to bedrooms, though. Like if something's under the bed, and that if
What-
the bed isn't made, could
Yes.
the cops and they see something, say like a rifle or something,
Yes.
are they allowed to seize that?
Well, remember at the time when the police are looking around, they find a gun or a gun case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you can't have guns and drugs together. So it's no different than if the police are searching for a murder weapon in your house. You're accused of stabbing someone, so they're looking for a knife. And they pull open a drawer and they find a bunch of cocaine in there. Well, they're allowed to take that cocaine. You can't go run around screaming. That's not part of the search warrant for the knife.
This is
Drug-
all academic, though, right, Sean?
Yes, this is all
Purely
academic.
academic. Yes, interesting. Okay,
Yes, you notice I've kind of inverted the scenario a little bit.
a little bit,
You
yeah.
can't- You can't go around screaming, well, wait. It's not on the warrant, therefore you're void. No, that's not how that works.
Interesting, fascinating.
Yes, yes, yes. Try to tie it into the real world. That's how we learn the best.
Curious out here, 'cause I wonder if it's Greene County.
Baby blue Yaris.
Maybe it's a rental.
That's good.
Hey, that would be something Greene County.
I mean, I know there's a lot of agencies that use rentals for surveillance. I mean, like staring.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked her.
That would drive
Breaking.
Ralph is going to lose his mind that he thinks the police thought he was a fellow cop.
Well, he has that shirt that says "Fed," right?
Fed,
he
yeah.
wasn't wearing it that day. Although in his
No.
case, it's well fed.
Well,
Yeah.
but yes, I could see Ralph losing his shit over that.
Honestly, I feel like it's a rat move to edit out the kill stream and the screams because
Yes.
they do include Ralph screaming, but they literally edit out every instance of the kill stream and Ethan and Ralph. It's rat behavior.
Oh, it is. It is. You're denying Ralph that access to these people. I mean, it's free advertising, and yeah, I would not want the kill stream is going to be like, we're going after Ewu Films, chat. We're now in a holy war.
It's interesting also to see how times change because when Ralph was doing this stream, he was live to approximately 3,000 people.
I was one of them.
Yeah, I think I was there too. But these days, not so much.
Yeah.
So it's funny how life can change in a couple of years, right?
Yes, it is. The tables turn.
Mm.
It's there all the time. It's still right as we walk up. I didn't see him there before.
They shrug it off for now, but it will soon become apparent that these observers have surprising intentions that none of the officers could have predicted.
So you talked to the Greene County Sheriff's Office today?
Yes.
Did they call you or did you reach out to them?
I reached
You wanna
out
pause it
to
for a
them.
second?
I wanted to make
Do you see that thing the guy's rifling through? That's
Hold on,
Chris
it-
Chan's homemade duct tape wallet.
Yes.
I almost forgot it. It just looks like a piece of crap, right? It's
It
actually
does. It
Chris's
looks like
wallet.
garbage.
It's
Yeah.
so funny to see him
It
just
folds up.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes, Amon Rez is saying, yeah, Kurt torched Nick's motion. Yeah, I thought, when I watched Kurt, I'm like, damn, I was being nice, apparently. Kurt just fucking went
Disloyal.
after it.
Disloyal.
I know. I was like, I
uncivil.
didn't tell
I
Kurt. It was
made
like,
you.
Yeah.
I made you.
yeah.
Disloyal.
Oh, I know, but I was like, Jesus, Kurt. You make me look like a softie.
Yeah, he went hard, actually. Good coverage. Good coverage.
Oh, he went real hard in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
sure my dog and cats back at home were safe and taken care of.
I guess so. The warrant itself is not a surprise. You know there was an investigation, all that.
Yes,
Okay,
there was
got
an
it.
event. Yes, I am
Okay.
aware of the situation.
Okay. Did they say that they were coming to Richmond?
Yes, they said they were coming to Richmond.
I didn't realize this. He's got the little camera on his head. It's like if you watch Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Oh, yeah. It does look a bit like that.
it looks like a shitty 90s movie.
And my vehicle, in case it wasn't obvious, is the blue Dodge Caravan out there.
Yeah.
With license plate says Sanchi on it.
You want to pause it for a second?
Magichan Sonichu, a
What's that?
So, a
Yes.
little detail that's not included in this video is so Chris had his customized plate Sonichu on his van. While he was being arrested, somebody seized the opportunity and they stole his license plate
Yes, they
from his
did.
van.
He has it back, though. He has Sonichu back.
Oh, he got it back? I guess it could be
Mhm.
reissued, right? But the
He
original
got a
one is
reissued
still-
license plate. So he's
Okay.
got the last time I saw on the thread, there was an update. Somebody drove by and it was hanging out. His car was there.
Yeah, talk about owning a piece of Chris story. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's you got to hold on to that. That's like holding on to stolen Nazi art. You can't really sell
It's
it.
like you got to put it next to Boogie's play button or something.
Yeah. You'd have to be like you the things you wouldn't believe I've had.
Mm-hmm.
It's like V for Vendetta when the guy's got the Quran and the Bible and those little like hidden away parts of his
Forbidden-
house.
The forbidden
Like-
sacred text.
Yeah. The forbidden
Exactly.
license plate.
It's got an original
Oh.
copy of Sonichu 1 or something over there under
Yeah.
glass.
Yes. All right, here we go, guys.
blend of the characters Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog is a character from Chris's hand-drawn graphic novel series. Sonichu may be more than just a
Oh,
draw.
look, there's that flag of that made-up country
Yeah.
you were talking about.
Yeah, I think that's a Zelda thing on the bag. I think it's a
Oh, right
like a
here?
tripod or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
I'm not sure though.
I don't know.
Not
I don't
not
think
a
it's
big
Zelda.
Zelda guy.
What's the warrant for? Forcibly having sex with his mother.
His 80-year-old mother.
Yes, raping his dementia-riddled mother. So,
Whoa, buddy.
yeah. Sorry, I think we'll just get to it.
You went with the hard R there.
Yeah. KLS is dead as Zelda.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're gonna beat around the bush. We don't beat around the bush here. Catman says what? No, you heard me. You heard me.
Chris has done some wild shit over the years.
Yeah.
At one
Luke says,
point,
I'm
they
pretty sure
tried
it's just the
to.
incest. Well, no, it's
They
because
tried to give-
mom could consent.
Yeah, if you want to look up, if you want to look up Chris Chan, there's some wild shit in his history.
Yes.
Like at one point, they tried to make their own. They tried to transition surgery themselves
Mm-hmm.
by cutting a gap.
Yes, it is.
I'm not going to describe it too much. I don't want to keep this as a family show, right?
Well,
But it's called the unclittening. It's pretty
yes.
gross.
Oh God, it's nasty.
And someone in the chat noticed it. Like, there's Pepsi on the table, not Fanta, which is a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, well, I pointed out there was Pepsi earlier.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother. There's just story after story with him.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing, however, as you'll soon hear from Chris, how this character blurs the line between fiction and reality.
So just so you're aware, right now we're just confirming the warrant through Greene County. Okay, that's why I said you're detained. Once they say that
Okay, copy, look out.
once they say the paper's in hand, the actual arrest warrant, then you're gonna be under arrest. Okay. Okay. Well, you didn't at first, but I'm glad you did.
It caught me off guard a little.
If that counts as not complying, then geez, I wish all my clients not complied like that. That is fairly compliant behavior.
Yeah, that was kind of the point a little bit.
Meanwhile, the evolving situation outside still has the officers on high alert.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's evolving.
No, because I can't tell if they're just recording or.
This is
I wish I could
great.
read the tag.
I just stare back at them.
I need my mind.
Okay.
Ralph, don't scare.
Pardon my flatulence.
Wait. I didn't notice that last time, I think. Oh,
There's a lot of
imagine
grunting
the
to get
smell.
those farts out.
Oh.
Oof.
So you want to take your necklaces off and stuff like that, or?
You're gonna take them off when you get.
Yeah, you gotta take them off when you get to the jail.
Okay, but the
Since the only thing they will allow are like crosses for like religion.
okay, well, if I miss,
It's just like a cross.
He's going to argue that point in just a second. It's fantastic.
Oh my God, the Sonic shaped medallion. Somebody touched that. Did that
It's
get
the
corrected?
really vile one too, like the brown burn marks. and
Yeah.
everything. Like it's.
So did that mean some correction officer touched it and like a week later, like was that at home just
Yeah.
sitting there watching TV and goes, just like,
Yeah, exactly.
oh my God, how many people are dead now down there? I feel sad knowing what happens.
It's like Curse of the
No.
Mummy. Every one of these officers was
Yeah.
involved in a tragic demise like a few weeks later.
Yes, or it's like Final Destination.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
the Sonic shaped medallion, the big yellow thing at the bottom there, that is my cross. So
Okay, I don't know if they'll allow that one.
Yeah.
it's my and it protects me greatly. So that I am willing to take off the other two, but I really need the medallion.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that when you get down to the jail, if you go to jail, once the warrants are confirmed, that you may not be able to keep it. Okay. Just letting you know.
All right, but that is my cross.
Okay.
Let that go on the record. The Sonic medallion.
Yeah, Officer Christian will tell him.
Back outside, the situation appears to be escalating, and officers are caught in a dilemma about how to handle it.
It's literally Ralph over there.
What you're doing, like it's not as an fourth person.
I mean, I want to go address them, but at the same time, they can kind of do that, but they're not obstructing at this point. I'm listening to you.
Bisexual transport.
I'm just you know what I mean? When we just see too, we can just
Okay.
go about our day. My heart's telling me too because I want to.
Mhm.
At the end of the day,
I know. Sassy Nick wants to, but said Sassy Nick wants to, but Officer Nick does not.
Sassy Nick. Got Nick the lawyer and
Yeah.
sassy Nick.
The dimensional merge is happening. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Oh, yes, Officer Sonichu. Oh no. Oh, and somebody asked right down here real quick. Hilda says, cops wear gloves, I hope. That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
You think
I wish it was
gloves can stop it?
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah.
It's like the Simpsons with the acid on the
Goggles.
goggles. The goggles, they do nothing.
Good reference there. Oh, I
Just
got the
gonna go
wee-woos
right through
going
your
past my
hands.
house. You might hear them in the background. Can you hear that? The wee woos?
I can hear the wee woos.
Yeah, another old person must have collapsed.
Is it still really hot there?
Today's not as bad. It's like 35 degrees. What is that in American freedom units?
35 degrees. Jeez.
It's like 95 Fahrenheit.
Oh god, it wasn't even that hot here today. It was beautiful here. We had it was like fall weather.
Yeah. It was over 105 last week, but it's cooled down a little bit because we had a typhoon going through. But it's mostly hitting Tokyo.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
god.
like a
dude,
cloudy
that's
day today.
No, it was like 65, 70 here all day. So I'm
Must
like,
be nice.
yeah. Well, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, let's keep going, chat.
Right.
Oh, I was
Because my person would be like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know.
Yeah.
Chris takes this moment to deliver a puzzling warning to the officers.
By the way, if any of y'all has been feeling a punch-like sensation on your leg, that is my husband, Magic Chan Sonichu, right on the opposite side of the universe field. He's punching you all each, just a gentle punch. But you know he is here.
Okay.
If you feel it, he punched you first.
They
Yeah,
can
so
use
I
deadly
didn't,
force now,
but,
right? If they're
you
being
know.
attacked. Psychically.
Yes. Most cops, well, hey, if you're that cop in Illinois,
Officer down.
you're the cop in Illinois. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. What did you say to me? No, it's funny because there are some cops who probably, thank God he ran into some cops who are pretty chill, because there are a lot of cops who might have fucked him up at this point.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to
Sadly.
say, right? Like punching.
Mhm.
Like I would have gone with like psychic attack or like Psy Blast or something.
Yes.
Why would a psychic Pokemon use a physical attack anyway? It's not even going to be very effective. Like, I mean,
Yes.
come on now. They should use confusion or something to get Chris off the charges.
Yes. Paulie McCoy says, what would Rich from Angry Cops do in this situation? Oh my God, this would be so funny. This would be so funny. Is Sonichu's trying to save his wife? Yes, he is. Yes, he
There's
is.
also Mewtwo's in the room, I believe, as well.
Oh, oh, really?
Yeah,
The
so
whole gang's
Chris,
here.
Chris Chen, is in a polykill with Mewtwo and Magic-Chan Sonichu.
Well, I know, but he says Mewtwo's there. Ooh.
Okay.
If you feel it, he punched you first.
Yeah, so I didn't, but
Punch Mario.
It's not very effective.
yeah. There you go.
Did he just say
With
punch
the
him,
arrest
Robbie?
warrant finally
Yes.
confirmed, the officers are ready to move.
There you go.
With the arrest
But
Punch Mario.
yeah. There you
That's-
go.
with the
That's
arrest
attacking a
warrant
police officer. Come
Yeah.
on now, Chris. You're going to get shot in here.
finally confirmed, the officers are ready to move Chris to the waiting
There's a
police
Pepsi in the
cruiser.
back.
What should have been a simple task quickly takes a shocking turn, and things escalate in a way they clearly didn't expect.
All right, let's head on out.
And that thing they didn't expect is Dissector.
Hey, look, Ralph don't
Yeah,
fall for
you're-
bullshit.
Yes.
Ready?
All right,
You good?
we're gonna go.
Okay.
Let's hold on out.
Yes.
All right.
May I have my earpiece tucked behind my ear, just please?
Oh, look at that little
Okay.
hand.
Oh yeah, I do.
Mm.
Delicate.
Very
delicate.
well.
Sassy Nick.
Head on that this way.
I'm gonna stay recording while we get to the vehicles in case these people address us.
Okay. You don't got any people?
I do not know those people, and yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this. They
Don't.
followers.
Oh my f***ing God, what is this?
What's up, man?
Guys, this is what normies think when they interact with the internet. They're like, what the fuck is this? None of them are like, this is so cool. They're all like, oh my God, this is awful. So Like
Such
the
a-
cops in Minnesota tomorrow, they're gonna be, oh my god, what the fuck is this? They're not gonna be like, oh, this is neat.
They seem to have a lot of fun when they get to the police cruiser. They
Well, I
even
think at
Chris
that
even
point they
asked them what
realize
their
it's just.
favorite Superman is. Sorry,
Yeah,
favorite
I think
superhero.
just realize it's a circus at that point, but so
Celebrity arrest. What can you do, right?
yeah. Until they realize they weren't getting on TMZ.
What is happening right now?
This is gonna be trending on the internet.
It very much was.
They're gonna post this online.
Though this prediction comes close, the footage will go even more viral than Chris imagines.
Hey, thank y'all for y'all service, for real.
Appreciate it.
I wasn't convinced that those were like internet fans, but that confirms it.
There you go. I mean, Google Chris Chan or Sonichu, and there you go. I've been infamous and famous.
Oh, look at that. Coming out of the woodwork. Good, I just saw you. Where'd you see him at? Regency.
I'm going.
Oh, the mall?
I'm complying. I am complying. I am good like this. And I am Chris Chan Sonichu, your goddess blue heart, and I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with Quickville and my Sonichus and Rose shoes and everybody.
Killstream, baby.
World famous Killstream.
Illustrious
Let's not talk to them,
Killstream.
okay?
Yeah, I keep in good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Let's not talk to
Well,
them.
I feel, it's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I got my loves.
While Chris maintains a positive attitude in the face of uncertainty, the officers can't help but be increasingly amused by the attention and the seemingly growing crowd.
Do you want to pause it for a second? Go back.
They're everywhere.
I just noticed that like the
You mean back
blurring
up?
of Ralph. Yeah, if you want to go back to the blurring of Ralph, the blur
Am I
block.
right here?
Yeah. The blur box is a 16:9. Just noticed that. That's a wide Gaussian blur. That's extra wide. Holy shit. Look at that.
Hold on real quick. 2.0, are you listening to us? No, 2.0 is listening. She's laughing at you. What you point out?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh. Yes, but yes, the holler and hog from Arkansas.
Yeah, but if you do watch this from Ralph's point of view, they
Yes.
literally edited out Ethan Ralph and Killstream. It's
Yes.
like I said, it's rat behavior, honestly.
It is. That's a fucking shame. That is a shame they did that to him.
It is. It really is.
You know, there goes their opportunity to get big because Ralph is not gonna. Ralph will respond in kind. He won't give them the time of day now. Lost opportunities, Ewu. Lost opportunities. You can't hoard the clout. You can't hoard the clout.
Seemingly growing crowd.
What? They're everywhere. I don't believe that. We're surrounded.
Go ahead. List me.
I'm searching you, not Kristen.
Well, it's offering you the option there.
What the heck is
Get a bit of action.
Holy shit! Well, you can fist me if you want to. I don't really want to do it. Oh, I guess you're lost.
I think they actually find like a My Little Pony picture in his pocket or something as well.
Oh,
I think he's got like a badge or something, like
It's
a Fluttershy badge or something, or Pinkie Pie.
I can imagine that stick when he got arrested and taken to the jail, and they're like, "Well, you can stick your hands on my pants. You sure you don't want to find a Baldo hanging there?"
Oh my God.
I guess you're lost. It's your loss, man. I'll just pull it off.
Like there are ball do's and ball don'ts. It's
Yes.
a ball don't.
Yes. Cyber Chud 2077 says, suspect is 5'1" tall.
Yeah.
Ralph may be in America. We don't know, guys.
It's my
not
belief.
100%.
I think we should trust Ralph. Why not? How he got
If
over
he is,
to
it'll be
America, like,
amazing.
so Ralph like lost his passport in Tijuana, so he may have had
Mm-hmm.
to smuggle himself back into America. But apparently, he can fly back to Mexico with his Mexican residence card.
Yeah, and he has a passport card though. He can use that too.
Well, he's lost his passport at a whorehouse in Tijuana.
Well,
That's why he had to fly to Tijuana instead of directly from like Merida or like from Merida to Mexico City. Because he had to
okay.
go back to the lost and found and try and find his passport. He literally lost it in like a whorehouse.
Okay. Well, that'd be Yeah, I mean, he could also go to a U.S. consulate and got a
Or maybe he did.
what a
Who can
replacement.
say?
Yeah,
His Ralph's terminal adventure has been so much fun. It's like it's so keen.
his
He's
terminal
getting
event.
progressively drunker as he's in the airport. He's like, I'm just drinking coffee. I'm not drunk, bish.
Yeah.
And like the dandruff is all over. It's like disgusting.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I've seen.
Oh
I
my
saw that
goodness, it's
clip later.
wild. Yeah.
Yes, Ralph is
Ralph.
impregnating. Poor he's siring a foal with her.
Hey, look, Ralph will be
And
right
in
at
the
home in that second house. In that
Yeah, in the
bathroom,
Ricada breeding barn. So it looks like it's a
stable.
barn built in the side of a hill.
That's really weird. It's like a Minnesotans hobbits or something. Like they're like halfway hobbits. It's
Well,
kinda
no,
weird.
it's actually building a house like that. You can do wonders for your heating and cooling.
Yeah, but I've heard that like 6 feet
Mhm.
under anywhere in the world is the same temperature. So some
Yeah.
people build like copper pipes going down like 6,
Mhm.
into the flooring and stuff. So it's
Yes.
that's definitely. But it seems like they went halfway.
Yes,
It's kind of weird to me.
the cunt has joined the cover.
Yeah. It's Quover Bros.
Quover, yes. Oh no. Let's see here. These guys are just like, what do we do? The manual doesn't cover this.
Going right now. This is freaking weird.
This is the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
You have anything else on you?
I have nothing else on me.
They're gonna scan you into jail, and if there's anything on you, you little back,
I understand.
little nugget of weed. No.
I have no weed. I have no drugs I'm consuming on me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. That felt good.
Let's have a seat.
Holy shit.
It's happening now. We're on the very last thread.
It's happening
Why are you yelling?
That was Jesus Christ.
We're living it. The Dimension Merge, baby. If Batman is your hero, you're
Have a
gonna
seat.
meet him
Have a
very
seat.
soon.
I bet you're never working overtime for us again.
Oh, certainly will. This is hilarious.
With Chris now secured in custody and the tension from the crowd finally easing, two of the officers are more than ready to put the bizarre encounter behind them.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, officers.
Well, they blurred that guy. They blurred Jesse and Portrait.
Yes, they did.
But like the last time I saw them, like they were at 16:9, then they went into anamorphic to block the gun. It's crazy.
All right, can we go eat now?
Yeah, 100%.
But the unusual day isn't over
And those officers touching the medallion choked on their food.
Oh, it's tragic.
for the officer tasked with driving
Rip.
Chris to the police
You think they
station.
went to
And
Denny's?
as you'll witness,
We'll have enough of that, sir. We'll have enough of that here.
Chris has so much more left to share.
Oh, celebrity scandals, all of that. And people just taking it, blowing it out of the water.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, and over a month from now, the next celebrity scandal is going to happen.
Okay.
And they'll be all over that.
All right.
You may recognize or know my comic books I have drawn over the years and my chronicling and creations and discoveries of the Sonichu and Rosechu Pokemon species.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, you give you a little bit of homework for research
yellow
on your
truck
own
in the
time, then that's okay.
foreground.
What's that?
The yellow truck in the foreground. Everything reminds me of her. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. The real tragedy is
but-
like this part here is actually really good, but they fast forward through so much of it. I wanted to hear the whole conversation. I need more.
This is part of the
More!
rescue
We
team
need
getting.
more!
This is the rescue team getting ready to ambush.
Yeah.
Essentially, I am a decent and good individual. I believe in everything that is right and positive, and I am literally a goddess, and that will be proven in the near days to come as we are on the completion of the Dimension Merge, where the universe half that was divided in 1380s by order of King Arthur. He ordered Merlin and two other magicians to remove and banish all dragons, unicorns, and other quote unquote mythical creatures and overpowered individuals. And thus we were separated.
And that means, chat, yes, King Arthur ordered that our universe get nerfed.
It's true. What a rat.
Got
man.
rid of the OP'd. Got rid of the OP'd people.
Hey, look, you can't
and
spell rat without
transported
Arthur.
into
Well, I mean, you can't spell Arthur without rat, I should say.
Oh.
Wait, so he's gonna ask the cop who their favorite superhero is. Who do you think it's gonna be? Like just off the top
Spider-Man.
of your head. Oh, okay. Interesting guess. Why
The
Spider-Man?
I don't know, because Spider-Man, I don't know. That could say super killer.
Oh my gosh.
What was originally called Universe 1C211987.
Chris dives into an astonishing account of multiple universes where fictional characters coexist, many of whom may sound quite familiar.
You have everybody there. You have Superman. You have Mickey Mouse. You have Iron Man. You have Darkwing Duck. You have, the Infinite Possibilities. You even have Ratchet and Clank. You have the Super Mario Brothers. And you have Sonic. You have Link. You have everybody. You name it, they're there. And of course, especially Sonic and Roshi's and all of the other Pokemon known and yet to be known in all of existence.
So you're saying Pokemon's are going to come back to this where we're at right now?
Yes, and among others, like I said, if Batman let me ask you, who is your favorite superhero?
I'd probably go with Spider-Man.
He's going to
Good
come
guess.
around. You're going to meet him.
All right, I can't wait.
I mean, if you're ever in New York, he's going to be swinging around there.
Why New York? Why only New York? Why can't he go wherever he wants?
Well, I mean, yeah, he can't go because he's a Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can. But also, I am particularly fond.
He just
Need to get this cop on EFAP with his like dissection of the character of Spider-Man. Why can't he just
He's
go
like-
anywhere, Chris?
no.
That's a
He's
good
like he's like all the Pokemon are coming. He's like cool. He's like that. I could beat him and handcuff him.
Of
Like all the jinxes.
I am particularly fond of and have great appreciation for the mentally capable and the psychic powered type of individuals. I have great respect for them, especially the good ones.
As the ride nears its end, Chris drops one final bombshell that will surely leave the officer with a lasting impression.
Get Mauler.
Yeah,
Get Mauler
so
on.
I am married interdimensionally with my husband, Magic Chan Sonichu, and I am also married to Hannah. Not my brain went blank on the word there, but anyway, I am also polygamously married to Brazil Roshu and Sylvana Roshu and the one and only Mewtwo, the one that was cloned by Giovanni's team in Team Rocket as featured in the first Pokemon movie.
Chris Chan, whose legal name is Christine Chandler, was taken to the Central Virginia Regional Jail and held without bond after being charged with incest. The victim was alleged to be Chris's mother. On August 8, 2023, 2 years after the arrest, the charges were ultimately dismissed.
And that's because he spent 2 years in jail awaiting charges. And guys, if you are here, we can do this. We have. Do you want to do this? Do you want to go down memory lane real quick, Josh? I don't know how much time. I got.
Well, like I said, I have to go. I'm heading
You
up to
do?
Kyoto
Okay.
in a couple of minutes.
Oh,
but
really?
thanks for having me on. I wish I could stay longer. It's a lot of fun. But yeah,
Mhm.
it is interesting to see it from the different angles, and
Yes.
also it's interesting to see how much weight that Ralph has lost. Because he's much chunkier in this video.
Mm.
But thanks for having me on, and always a pleasure.
Have fun
I'll
in
see you later.
Kyoto.
Yeah, you
Guys.
too. See ya.
Josh, me and Copium, take care. He's been keeping track of everything going on with Nick lately, pretty good. So catch him in the mornings.
All right.
You
see
did a
ya.
monster
Looking forward to
stream this
Josh.
morning, by the way.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours or something. It was
Yes.
pretty fun. It was a pretty fun
Yes.
little stream. All right. Bye, lads.
Take care. All right, guys, that was Josh. That was great. Catch up on some super chats real quick here. Tom Gill's golf instruction for 1999. Thanks, Tom. Flipper is a dolphin, not a golf shot. Very true. Very true. And guys, Tom Gill's golf instruction, he's at like 9,000 subs. Let's get him to 10,000. He does really good stuff. Like I said, you want to help your golf game? It's getting to the end of the year, but hey, start practicing for next year. I know I need to, so I don't suck as bad. Check him out. He's got a lot of information there. Insurmountable Nitwit says, Pod Awful mentioned. Yes. Walter Malone says, only $449,995 more. It shall becomes Nick's neighbor. Can we hit the goal, chat? Oh, God, that'd be great. Michael Hickson says, is anyone going to notice the big bag of tampons that Chris Chan hangs on to this time around? Yes. Yeah, it's all, yeah. And Cyberchat says, I've watched all the series. Yes. Yeah, so technically he was not guilty at the end of the day. And then Chaucer Fraud says, make Asylums great again. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad idea. Matt B says, speaking of law, did you hear Disney drop the motion to dismiss? No, I did not. I just knew the court blew him out of the water. So, And, Drum or DRUM 393 is saying, I'm starting to think Baldo is dumb. I get that feeling too. And then Legal Vice Jeff said 10,000 won saying, however much shiz you want to talk about Chris, there's one thing you can't take away from. Whatever you want to say about him, you can't say he didn't love his mother. Oh, no. All right, chat. So if you guys want to see, we could watch the inverse of this. If you guys have not seen, let's watch some internet history here. Now we've seen the one side of this. Let's check out.
We'll have to wait a minute.
The kill stream as it showed from this side.
I'm in my car.
So let's see the Ralph from the kill stream. And guys, I wonder why they took him to jail, because he had a felony out there. Yes, I do have Ralph's video. Here we go. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Yes, the Ralph Mail POV. So I'm not really worried about giving Ralph the airtime, but it's watching the other side of this. Besides, he's not getting the money for these clicks and views. So here we go.
To make sure the steering wheel was in the shot. Actually, no, it just so happened to be.
Let's see if we can find where.
Ray-Bans, White Boy Summer, I think.
Where
so.
is? Yeah, here we go.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Josh Moon. Tell about Joshua Connor Moon. Tell them all about Josh Moon. That's who they want.
Give it up, Christian.
Give it up. Save yourself, girl. Magic Chan will help you. You're beautiful. Look up Ethan Ralph, Killstream. I live here in Richmond, buddy.
Go to church.
No, come to the Killstream first. Yeah! What kind of shit is this? Holy shit! Oh my God! Thank you.
Christian Western Chandler, right here, baby.
Oh shit! Oh, you better hurry, Jesse. You're missing out. Oh. Oh.
This is just funny, guys. So we're getting to see this from the other side of this, and it's not edited down. Yes, and you guys are wondering, why is Ralph talking about Joshua Connor Moon and the farms? Because this is back when him and Null were on good terms. Back before the happenings.
Google Chris Chan or sign you. There you go.
Hey, officer.
Cheers.
How's it going?
Good, I just saw you.
Yeah, that's right. That's you. Oh my God.
Sorry about that, guys.
I told you.
I'm going. I'm complying.
Is the car live?
Complying. I am good.
Is the
like
car
this.
You are.
I
You
think so.
absolutely are.
Yeah, you appear to be
I am
compliant.
Chris Chan signed you, your goddess blue heart, and I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with goodwill in my side shoes and road shoes and everybody.
Yeah, you're live to about 3,000 people right now, Christian.
How do you believe?
Well, don't. You're taking everything in stride. You said you're doing good?
Yeah, I keep it good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Doing good, feeling good?
Well,
How's the last few days been? I know it's been pretty stressful.
it's stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I got my loves.
Well, that's good.
Were they still fighting then? I thought they were better then.
Oh, well, just the one thing. That's a kid. Feel free. Just go ahead and take it. Just a picture of Muffins, my little pony.
Love quest is over, Chris.
I promise.
Yes, the glory days of the kill stream. 3,000 viewers.
It fell off my back. I did not want to lose it. And please, I would like that for my collection.
What's up, Jesse? Boy, we almost missed it, huh?
Sad Clown, like, I jumped on and watched the kill stream when this happened. Yeah, Ralph got all that because people wanted to come watch it. So, he went there to meet Chris to try to get dirt on Josh. Oh, okay. Yes, because at the time, Josh was still trying to help. But, yeah, no, there was 100%, I believe, 3,000 people watched because I came and watched. And I was never big on watching the kill stream. Yes, Medicare won, Ralph lost.
Christine, this man does want to help you.
Yeah, we were trying to get you on the show, but look, when you get out, look me up. Killstream. I don't know if you know who I am or not.
We're here to help you.
We saw what Josh was doing to you, so we wanted to come try to talk to you.
Do you have anything else on you?
I have nothing else on you. I understand.
What is it?
I have no weed, I have no drugs, I can see you got me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. Felt good.
Let's have a seat. Christine, is the merge coming?
All right.
It's happening now.
That's fair.
The merge.
Glory days were years
It's
ago.
happening
but
right now,
still.
isn't it?
Right now, it
This is a heyday for
It's
Ralph.
happening right now.
Farewell, Chris Chan.
Dimensional merge is happening right now. August 1st.
Well, there goes Chris Chan into the Henrico County deputy's car here. I don't think they've had an arrest like this.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, guys, this is Pantsu, who's in the background.
We just got here too.
This is like the first time that no one's filming the police. Hey, did you bring a wallet? Which one of you wanted to ask questions? I answered it.
Okay.
Hey, please do take good care of her. She is like a good person. Treat everybody the same, man. All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, officers. I appreciate y'all taking enough time for me to get here too. Wow. Was that a scoop or what,
So, guys, there you go. That's Pantsu.
ladies and gentlemen? What in the world? Oh, as always, falling into my lap here.
Tell me I didn't make it happen. I told you it was gonna happen.
He did. He told me. I wasn't going to come out to all this, but
I can't believe you stayed over here.
we just got the footage. Jesse PS was riding up over here.
And we saw the cops coming out.
Oh, dude.
So, there you go. That's how it all broke down, kind of the other side of it. You know, we don't need to really go too far into it. But she's taller than him, yes. It's the shortest one there. So, yes. Guys, we will see if Ralph did make his sojourn all the way to the windswept plains of Wilmar, Minnesota. It will be very interesting if he did make it. Oh. Matt, the archive says Sean is going hard today. Yeah, try. Samuel Hartman says those officers who touched the medallion are still trapped at the Denny's they went to, just staring into the abyss of the menu. Ooh. William saying, because he lives in New York. Yes, and the reason why doesn't Spider-Man leave New York City? Because he lives in New York City, you fucking pig. Kia Patrick says, I've heard people say insanity is a hard defense. Could this have helped Chris to be labeled insane? Oh, it did. It helped him. He spent all his time in a mental hospital because he was insane. He was off his fucking rocker. So yes, he was labeled. He had to get restored. He had to get his competency done. Yeah, Chris Chan got every bit of that. He got every bit of that. And it's a hard defense, but he would definitely qualify for it if anybody does. Sad Clown says that cop when hauling Chris Chan to jail was speeding. Oh, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he's ready to run red lights. And Polly McCoy says Team Rocket did nothing wrong. Yes. Then EDW Raptor says to the Nick neighbor goal. Yes. Every summer I'll do the Kiwi. What was it? The Kiwi the Kiwi Conscience Camp or something. We'll bring all the farmers out, and we'll have parties there next to Nick's house. Golden Mongoose says, "Goddamn Josh Moon." And then Stop Mouse B says, the cops never referred to Ralph's then wife as a woman. Yes. It's Super Weird. It says, open stream. See Ralph. Day ruined. Aw. I'm sorry. But now some of you guys have seen some true sector lore and just lore of the internet. Now, if you hadn't seen it before, there you go. Where's Chris now? He's on his own. He's got some supervision and there's people working with him. He's got services and stuff like that, but he's out and about in the community. Rick Hader thinks he's the John Travolta of the sector. What, with the cross-dressing and the alleged homosexuality? I mean, because that's part of John Travolta. Would you accept Chris Chan as your client in future legal problems? No, because I'd be worried about touching that goddamn medallion. No, that thing scares me. I don't fear many things, but that thing scares me. Where's the Chris story and Bloodsports intersected? Yes. Yes, they did. Is 2.0 screaming? No, she's being like cute with the dogs and like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. And the dogs are just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yes, Pot Awful was mentioned. Yes, he was. How does he keep winning? I don't know how he keeps getting away with this. Would you do a show with Chris Chan? I mean, if he wanted to come on, but I'm not sure like what we talk about. I mean, especially, I don't think he was truly like with it enough to understand the legal process and what it felt like going through everything. Like, I don't think that'd be fair to him. I don't think it'd be fair to him. Kimchi Studio says the medallion's like Fox Die in Metal Gear. Oh no, that's awful. To be fair, the dogs are very cute. Yes, they are. Sean's thoughts on Arcadia Singh is John Travolta, the Punisher movie of the sector. Well, that's fine because that John Travolta got fucking BTFO'd, so that's good. I'm sure you'd have more in common than you'd realize, man. I'm sure we would, but I'm not sure what he'd want to do and wouldn't want to think he's getting taken advantage of. Remember the Dankula interview when we learned Ted Bundy is a son at you? Wait, when did we learn that? When did we learn that? Mr. J says, love the Cleveland Indians mug or whatever that is. Well, it's like one of those little buckets. Like when you're a kid, it's like the little garbage can in your room. What do I think of the DSP and the Keto Casino collabs? I think those are pretty good. Those have been very good. I know for the casinos have been good, but for Phil, I think those have been amazing. So I'm glad. It's good to see. I think that helped me see Phil in a better light too. So even for someone like me, I think it was good. Phil looks better now in my eyes. Potential criminal during his interview with Dankula. Bob and Ted Bundy are both shoes. I'll have to take a look at that when they talk about it. Maddie might still be on. Any predictions from the omnibus hearing in Wilmar tomorrow? I mean, guys, we can talk about that real quick. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, I would be absolutely embarrassed if I turned in a motion like they filed yesterday. Now, there's problems with that. That motion is just incomprehensible garbage. And today, or was it yesterday, Nick also then started issuing out subpoenas for the cops to show up. I mean, doing that less than 2 days out is very sloppy as well. Because let's say Detective Pablo wants subpoenaed. Because remember, if there's no challenges to anything, the state doesn't have to prepare any evidence. My prediction is, like, I think the state might ask for continuance. I'm surprised they didn't yet. Or this prosecutor's like, fuck this fuck these retards, and she's going to kick some ass, which I think actually is the very likely outcome tomorrow. Some ass is going to get beat, and it's going to be Nick's. So we'll find out. We'll find out the tied beard strategy. Well, a lot of attorneys file stuff the last minute, but usually there's timelines going around. Charlie says he's going to get all his charges dismissed, Sean. He will suffer. That's, I mean, maybe. Nico says she might have had some of the dumb avenues prepared. Someone should hire a black guy to show up in court identifying as Jim Medicare. That would be funny. He's got to show up in a wheelchair and everything, though. You gotta have a wheelchair. Lord of the Kino says, "What are my thoughts on Kayla getting an attorney at the last minute?" I'm thrilled. I truly am thrilled she got an attorney because she shouldn't be going in there on her own. She shouldn't be going in there relying on Nick to save the day for her. You know, everybody's on their own in the courtroom until the end, and you know for sure they weren't. But yeah, I will say any of these theories though about him saying he's going to make Kayla take the fall for it all doesn't work like that. It's in his house. He's got problems. James Hurley says Eric July should come and show up tomorrow as the prosecutor. That would be hilarious if he comes in there. He's in a suit and tie and like, oh yes, my name. Hi, yes, Eric July. Yes, I was hired by the Kennesaw County Prosecutor's Office. I am actually handling your case today. I have a prediction. Nick faked all of this with Aaron to show how corrupt the government is and will release a documentary. Yes. Fuzzy Creature says, did she really not have a lawyer? Yes, she didn't have a lawyer on this case until this weekend, which is very concerning. Very fucking concerning. So, he's going to blame it on his kids. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. Let me see. It's a divorce attorney. Porcelain Thunder, I checked it out. She does criminal law too. So she's able to do it. She can practice in it. She's competent. Right now, I have to assume she's more competent than Nick's attorney, given the writing assignment they handed in. You know, they're far more competent. Brewberries, I have no comment on that, okay? El Augusto says, Nick has begged Eric's forgiveness like 4 times. He always talks bad about him after he's forgiven. Well, you know, there is that. Pepsi Man says, I thought this lawyer was the same one representing her in the child custody case. Yeah, it is. It is just like Nick has his attorney as the same attorney in both cases. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Yeah, here you go. So you guys are wondering where Kayla's attorney is. Like, some of you guys are saying, oh, she's not a criminal defense attorney. Like, you know, she does multiple things. You know, our legal services. Look, family law and divorce, criminal defense. Bow. You know, felony. See, look, she does felonies. Like, just, guys, chill out. She's got an attorney who can represent her. So just let's chill. Let's chill. Sula says popping off at downtown. Ooh, we might turn this into a riot watch real quick. Let me see here. I'm doxing Kayla's attorney. Yes. But does she blog? No. She's smarter than me. She's far smarter than I am. So there you go. Let's see here. Chicago rioting live. Let me see here. It's not kicking off yet, it looks like. Unicorn right, the communists are hanging out, but nothing's happening.
The pro-Palestinian.
Nothing's happening yet, chat. The communists are hanging out. So. Let's see here. I guess it's not loading. Oh, well. We'll come back to it later. But just so you guys are aware, nothing's happening yet in Chicago, so. All right. Does she do felony law? Yes, she does. Does she do defamation cases? I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Culver Law, a small law firm in southern Minnesota with 2 offices. The riot started last night. I know, but it didn't seem like too bad. Bella, I'm gonna leave that there, but yeah, that's something to think about. Something to think about. Who do I think paid for Kayla's attorney, Nick or her parents and family? I don't know. I don't know, but the fact she didn't have one for a long time is really fucking disturbing to me. If her family couldn't pay for it, I get it. But if Nick is just sitting there, tell her don't. You know, it's like Vlad and Max Payne 2. Nothing to worry about, baby. Everything will be all right. Max is here now. And then, like, yeah, no. I've been watching live stream in Chicago. Massive police response. Oh, looks like nothing yet. Nothing yet. There were only like 13 arrests yesterday. Yeah, it's guys. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. There, it's only 9:30. They need time to get fired up. If there ever is something crazy, we'll go. We'll go cover it. Yes, Max, dearest of all my friends. Nick is controlling. I bet he is. I bet he is. These cops are just booking OT. Of course they would. Of course they would. Smoke and Scan has a bunch of police on his. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is nothing compared to 2020, and that's a sad part. That's a sad part. Barry hasn't even finished with Mike yet. Oh my gosh. No, chat. No. Yes, Vinny got an innie, yes. It's only Tuesday night, too. That's the other thing. That's the other thing, too. It sucks that the guy who voice acted Max died. Max Payne in the 2020s would have probably sucked anyway. Well, Max Payne 3 really sucked. So yeah, I had no hope for it. Earl Ward says Max Payne 3 is the best one. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Matt from Tinder says the Jack Murphy callback. Have you covered the Regatta Zilla listing yet? No, but you know what? We could cover that real quick while we're here. We'll cover that while we're here. We can do that, chat. If you are interested, if you guys would like to join me, we can cover a nice little listing here at 12565 52nd Street Northeast in Spicer, Minnesota. Beautiful Spicer, Minnesota here. In fact, if you guys are wondering where this house is, just for a frame of reference here, we'll get to the end and I'll show you guys later. This view right here, well, if you're wondering, this is the house you'd be buying. And then this splendid home right here is Mount Olympus, home of the gods. And that is Nick Regatta's house. So you'd be his neighbor. Literally, your properties like would butt up against each other. And that's how it would work. Your properties would be like together forever. You'd have friends. Something to think about. Something to think about, chat. If you want Nick to be your neighbor, you can do it. And how much can you do it for? Well, let's start out. $450,000 redos. $450,000. Is Nick's house on the right or the left? His house is on the right. Nick's house is on the right. So, house needs a bit of work. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Here, if we can, back to the listing. So what are you getting? A single-family residence built in 1981 on nearly 8 acres of land. The Zillow estimate is worth $510,000. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Well, and it's actually 2 full baths, one half bath, and 6,600 square feet, which I don't know if that's correct because I don't see the house being that big. But anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look, chat. And, here's the house from the long distance view. Here is the other view. The house is built into the hill a little bit, so it really is a Baldo bunker. It's got that feel. Here's your setup. Nice 7 acres. Nick's house is right down here, chat. Right here, you can, put a Baldo on a bow and arrow and just shoot. You could put a Baldo on your Mavic drone. He could drop it back over to you. You could share a Baldo with Nick. Chat, what's not to love? Here's the ad. Here's the way you get in. This is your house. Decision Hills. Well, not good decisions. There's again your house, and then here is some of Nick's property down here. And then here is the shots of it. And this is the garage you get, which I'm assuming I assume they're counting this as part of it, because I don't see how there's 6,600 square feet here in the house. And here's the house, guys. This house is like the house time forgot. I mean, this doesn't look too. There's a lot of shit you're gonna have to tear out of this to update it, but it's so wide open. It's almost like a barn the way it's built. I love the open area. You got a kitchen, looks like it needs updating, and then you got the hallway taking you to the bedrooms. There's a kitchen, and there's a kitchen shooting back out into the main room. Like, look at that. I like the fireplace and all that. I love that. I love the fireplace. I love the wide open feel. I mean, look, that part's actually pretty cool. Also, you got all your liquor bottles stored over here, all ready for you, ready to go, because those weren't out of the house anymore. Seems like a Viking hall. Well, they're not all empty, I doubt. So here we go. Love the girly dresses. This is another view looking away. Now, this is another view from... I like this big room. I really do like this big room setup. I'm surprised there aren't any skylights. That's probably what this needs more than anything. It's like a skylight right there. I think that would really open up the room. Yes, and then here's the bathroom. Look at this bathroom with the... Look at that bathroom with the fucking iron stains on the wall. Oh, just fucking... Looks like somebody got murdered in there. Here's one of the bedrooms. Nice and quiet. Another bedroom tied into that bathroom, but that's a disgusting bathroom. So I don't think this is the master, so that's weird. It's very weird that you have a bathroom like that, but it's not tied to a... It's weird and funny. Here's another bathroom. Here's the other full bath. Here's another bedroom. Looks like it was used for a craft station. Oh, I lost track here, chat. Hold on. It's like it's used as a craft station. Here's some bunk beds. And then here's the bedroom with, suspiciously somebody with the letter A up in the corner. And, kind of like what a 30-year-old chick might have in her bedroom. With a rock salt lamp. All her, skinny Coke girl clothes, her boots. All that. It's almost like April's been living there the whole time. This room looks pretty neat too. I think you could do a lot in a room like this. This room would almost be better to have another fireplace of its own. You could do a lot in here, I think. I think you could do a lot. So, looks like a lot of fun there. A lot of work you're going to have to do, though, especially with the water issues. I assume there's a lot of electrical that needs updated. But overall, this looks pretty nice. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. Here's another view. Another view. There's the there is your half bath right there. You know, when you need a place to store your bulls and make them feel at home, the barn doors make them feel calm and feel safe and know this is a safe place to be. They don't get as excited. And then you could take your bulls. Well, actually, they're heating and cooling. God, knowing how Nick takes care of things, I bet this is all on the verge of dying anyway. Utility rooms there. A washer and dryer. A water softener. The garage. Also, with all of April's, stuff, because, her bow target and everything. And her bow case. It's almost like she lives there. Then all April's got her cowboy boots and her girl clothes. She's totally not living there, chat. And then, yes, if you're tired and your bulls are tired, you can let your bulls out here. Let them lounge around. Let them gain their strength back and their virility before they come back in. Or if you want to come out here and walk off some rage and get mad at John and the farms, you can do that here too. Yeah, this is nice. I do like this backyard area. This looks pretty cool. This part here where they don't fucking use a downspout and they just let water piss down the bricks. Those bricks are going to be crumbling, especially under the moss. It's going to ruin them very quickly. But I do like this whole backside here. I think this whole backyard would be a lot of fun. Especially you get it the time is right and the wind is just right. I bet it's amazing. So anyways, here's the whole shot of the backyard. You've got that big tree. That's got to make things beautiful for shade. Helps keep the house cool. I think there's a lot of potential for it. Actually, there you go, guys. Remember, here is your house. Here's where Nick's house is. Remember, just $400, $450,000. You could become a neighbor. Just more of the bunker shots. More of the bunker. There's your bullpen all set up. There's a barn for more bulls. Yeah, just look at this. It's actually pretty nice out here. It's apparently been a while since someone lived there because it took them to cut it. It's all loose clippings up top. But yeah, there you go. It's actually not bad. I don't think it's too bad to deal with. But, we'll see. We'll see. And that's the thing here, because this is 3,100 square feet. Okay, so you got the attached garage as 600, so that's 3,700. If you add up these two, that doesn't even get you close to 6,000 square feet. So I'm thinking they included that barn like a bunch of dishonest assholes. That just seems weird. When you add all this up, that's not 6,600 square feet. So, and this is just the breakdown of it with the actual room sizes. And there you go. There's the plot map, the taxing parcel. Should touring this home, contact the agent. Well, I'm not going to do that. So you don't touch the cows in real life. So 2 stories, no. Just 1 story. The written description is 3,300 square feet, most likely a typo. That's what I think, but you never know. You never know. Yes, Monroe's listen. You're arguing with Nick. He's listen, do you want the bull barn or not? Josh Moon could crowdfund to buy that house. That would be amazing if he did that. That would be the most hilarious thing. That would be the most hilarious thing. Donate so I could be Nick's neighbor. No. Kimchi says, did Nick get all that for free? I mean, certainly I can't imagine until he was making YouTube money. From what I understand, he didn't have a job where he could pay for it outright. So I don't know who actually paid for it because it's in his and Kayla's name, but who knows? Who knows where that money came from? Who knows? But currently, Nick and Kayla are the legal owners of it, so that's what matters. The Baldo compound. Yes. Stephanie says, we like your backside too, Sean. Thank you. Darcy says, until it's 20 below. Well, I think it looks nice there. I mean, that helps keep the house warm. I hope BlackRock buys it and turns into Section 8 housing. Steve says, seriously stupid, they should have a water collector. They should have a lot of things, but I don't think they ever did them. Yes, Nick needs cash now, pretty much. Pretty much. Yes, Casa de Kiwi. Gabe Athens was bought in 2009 when Nick was doing Wells Fargo stuff. Probably family helped. There's nothing wrong with family helping. I'm just pointing out, what he was doing. He probably couldn't afford this. Ultimately. So, yes, they probably help, but there's nothing wrong with the family helping. If family can help, sure. Eric July's buying it. That would be fucking funny. That would be funny. Someone should buy. Shugi Show is saying someone should buy it and make it a lolcow museum. That would be funny. Young Black Economist says, it's passed down for generations as slave owning, oil mining great grandparents. This is my money and I need it now. Yes. Deanna says, why did he not sell the house when he bought the newer house? I don't know. Maybe he was holding on to it for a rental property. I mean, allegedly, that's what he said he was doing for a while, was renting it out. But I don't really know. He's not exactly Warren Buffett when it comes to making decisions. So who really knows why he did or did not do something? You could fit a lot of Somalis in that bad boy. Yep. You could fit a lot of Somalis in there. Is Nick streaming tonight? I don't know. I don't think he's got it in him tonight. He needs to focus on doing lawyer stuff tomorrow. He's going to be like Johnny Cochran and save the day. It's 877 cock now. Nick was going to build a church on that land. Oh, no. That's a shame. Says, I was on the phone. What did I miss? Kidding. We'll catch up later. Well, good to see you. That's a shame. Thanks for sticking around. Now, I will say for $450,000, that's being sold to move. That's being priced to move. Michael Boyle says, could Monograph get a lien against the house? Not at this point. He doesn't have a judgment. He's not entitled to perfecting that judgment. It hasn't done any of those steps. So the $300, he could put the judgment on anything Nick owns. The problem is, after this house gets sold, he could put it on bank account and things like that. But I think with the trust, he's going to have a tough time. But it all depends on how things are set up and how things are worked and what he could do. Young Black Economist, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Will the ceiling cats be in the courtroom with Nick? That would be so funny. People are saying ripoff don't know the market is so bad right now. I mean, here's the deal. It's like $450,000. But I'm going to have to put, think about it. You would have to put a lot of work into this. It's like you could move into it right now. It's like it's livable. But that kitchen needs redone. A lot of that interior is getting redone and repainted at least. Your heating and cooling, your mechanical probably needs to get checked out because I doubt Nick took care of it. And I mean, I don't know how old it is, but it looks kind of old. It's getting long in the tooth. The roof looked okay. Like, knock on wood, the roof was okay. But your like hard water you got running around in there, I don't know how bad your pipes are. Those spots where the downspouts are just splashing against the brick. That brick has got to almost crumble in your hand at this point with all the water and moss growing on it. So there's a lot of problems, I think, there. I mean, I could easily see you putting in $100,000 into that place, like right away. Oh, put the lien on Nick's crack. Yes, you can't put liens on drugs. How many acres was that? 7.79. Ali said, did Nick already lose the money? Well, he lost the appeal issue, so he owes Monty about $300. But he sells the rest of the case. Kia Pep, the only way you can rationalize a price is it's almost 8 acres and it's lakefront. It's not lakefront. It's not lakefront. You get pretty close to the lake, but you're not on the lake. Although you could probably get away with like hacking a trail through the woods, but I don't think you have actual lake access. Kayla says 450 is a fucking shack by me. I mean, it depends. Here in most of like Northern Ohio, 450 will get you pretty good. And Nico says that's assuming the slab is okay. Well, I'm assuming the slab is okay. I didn't see issues with the slab, but yeah, it's gonna have to get looked at. You know, the shower, yeah, it's got to be there. Nick's saying the place has massive water damage. If it does, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just I didn't see it real quick, just glancing through those. Aaron was saying on his stream tonight that 450 is a lot of money for that house in the area. Oh, okay. All right, I'll take his word for it. Meat Candy says that 7 acres alone is at least 250. Whoa, oh boy. Whoa, buddy. I gotta pull out a Worski. Whoa, buddy. I don't know where you live, but Jesus, that's a lot for 8 acres. That's a lot. That's a lot. Charlie says that heating system didn't look too old. I know, but I don't know how good a shape it's in. I'm concerned that Nick had access to it. I assume, like, if he, you know, who knows what he did to it. You know, I'll pour some, you guys, listen, Charlie, you pour some cocaine in your water heater, and instead of just giving you this much hot water, it can give you this much hot water. Young Black Economist says, I'm good, no shame. I also survive off of nepotism, but at least I'm grateful. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know, just there's nothing wrong with admitting to it either. He might sell it for 400. The market is so screwy right now, and who knows, he might get it sold for 450. I mean, I would come in there at least. I wouldn't do any more than 400. It's a lot of work on that place. A lot of work. Brian says on a lake, yeah. Yeah, it's next to a lake. But yes, you're pretty close. But I think the feds own access to all those lakes. Is there a lake access easement? I don't think so. It didn't say it in the thing. No, maybe there is. Maybe there is included somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. It's something you'd have to ask the realtor about. Kodam's saying for 450 you can buy 2 houses where I live. Charlie says 450 where I live buys you a 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo. Oof. Yes, 450 in Northern California is 1,800 square feet with 10-foot offsets. Yeah, ugh. Stacy says I can get a nice house with no land for 450. And Keopathic says 450 would get you a crack shack in worse condition in California. Oh yeah, I have no doubt in California you're fucked. Nick says I've dealt with massive water damage constantly in Michigan. I always look out and get flooded basements where I live. Okay, I can see that. I mean, we had My first house, there was a massive issue with the storm sewer system. In fact, it collapsed. And it collapsed so bad, like the entire neighborhood flooded. And like everybody's crawl space, like the water just backed up through the ground, and like the crawl space is filled up with water. And then they immediately dug out the line and blew it out and fixed it. And within hours, the water just all just like disappeared. But yeah, it doesn't take much. Garrett says, I tell you, 12 acres on a navigable Montana river for $450. 450 is Montana's getting reckless with the pricing. It sucks. Jim Cox says, Sean, you live in the ghetto. I do not live in the ghetto. I don't live in the ghetto. I mean, I'm just saying, for 8 acres, you want $200,000 here in Ohio. Better be some good fucking 8 acres. Yeah, Nick offered him the house for $350. We can tell from the pics the water heater hasn't been maintained in 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, 75% tax rates? Ooh. Yeah, I forgot. That's the problem with Minnesota. You have a farm labor party. It's almost like, the farmer and the laborer. The worker and the farmer. You can symbolize them by them with a hammer and a sickle. Like somebody's done that before. But yes, Minnesota, you've got some commie problems you need to fix. He neglected the house like it was one of his kids. It truly was. Chat, that house truly was a part of Nick's family because he neglected the shit out of it. Oh my God. Let me see here. It's going for $358. Okay, well, I wouldn't go above $350K with the work. Yeah, I mean $350. I mean, like I said, I think if he says it's $450, there's $100 in work you're doing. Even at $350, you're still spending probably at least $7,500,000. Kaz is saying it is, Sean. I'm not sure in response to what. The work need is not worth the price point. Yeah. Were there any drugs found in that house? I don't know. I mean, that's the other thing, though. I mean, in Minnesota, do you have to disclose that there are drugs used at the home? Has that home been decontaminated? I bet you could swipe some services and find cocaine in there. Yes, Boomer says everything in Minnesota is next to a lake. Fair enough. And Scarebro says the home inspector said the house's foundation was stressed, so I put cocaine in the HVAC. Yes. Yeah, the home inspector said there was some stresses in the joists in the load bearing wall, so I rubbed some cocaine on them. Now they can take all kinds of stress. J Rock for $2 says they say I abused my house, Sean. They say horrible things like I abused it. I didn't take care of it. That I beat my house. Such an odd thing to say. Nick wants a link. Yeah, I don't think he wants to smoke tonight. He'd have to answer a set of questions before he'd be allowed on. Crescent Fresh says I'm selling my house and buying a sailboat. Well, that's not a bad idea. Nick is saying, when my house, when everything backed up, it was sewage water. No. Storm sewer, like rainwater. Backed up and flooded out the whole neighborhood. Fur Affinity's been hacked and being redirected to the farms. That's funny. We're going all night, chat. I don't know about that. That's a shame. Says I live in the ghetto of Bloomington. All of Ohio is a ghetto. Well, not all of Ohio, but a good portion of it. Hold on one second, chat. Michelle says 2 Michelle says 250K in Texas is a 3.2 on 1 acre new build. Wow. Jim says Ohio would include a 3-bedroom house. Maybe, but I bet the house is in a lot better shape than this. You get $450,000. I could get you a lot better looking house. So I could get you a better house, and I could probably get you the same amount of land. If the house is, you want to crap your house, I can get you a lot more land. The Farm Labor Party needs helicopter rides. Yes, they do. Crispy Batman says, "Go Tribe." Sean, I see your Wahoo mug. Yeah, thank you. That's all that matters. They're not the Guardians. They're the Indians. And actually, I don't know if you guys can see it now, but here, hold on. It's all that matters. Got Chief Wahoo down there. Hold on, we got to fix that. Hold on, chat. He should be facing prominently towards us. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. Now it's fixed. Look at that. Ba-bow right there, chat. Okay, where are we at right now? Yes, in the ghetto, as the snow flies on a cold, dark, gray Chicago morn. Poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. I should stop singing that 2.0. I was going to get really mad. She likes Elvis. The last we knew, the Children's Services hadn't access to that house. Yes, although I bet at some point they did. And remember, we're like 2 months behind, so I'm assuming they had to at some point. Yes, the house is made of cocaine. Brick by brick. Brick by brick, snort by snort. PPP wants on. He wants it. He needs advice on the Denny's menu. Yes. Sean sells his house to become a pirate. Yar. I bet he's stressed out tonight. Yeah, especially since the drug results came in. And I'm sure those were like 100% Colombian Bam Bam. Drum says Ohio is the Serbia of the USA. Okay, cool. That means I could start some gnarly Serbian paramilitary groups. That'll be fun. Lynn Guffa says, I live in Ohio. It's the armpit of America. Well, yeah. Not disagreeing there at times. Not disagreeing. Our once little nice rural farm town is now filled with illegals. That's a big problem, yes, but that's a problem everywhere. Emmett Public Records still blue balling us. I think Emmett Public Records has only got like one thing left. I don't think there's too much there because remember, at some point in July, the records got sealed. So I don't think he's got too much access to whatever he's got left. I think he's running out. Is that really Sean singing the outro or AI? No, that's not me. That's all an AI song done by Nico. Church is moving to Ohio. That's the thing. If you told him Ohio is like Serbia, he had already been here. He just swam across the ocean. Pepsi Man says, "Wait, what results came in? Oh, y'all didn't know? Oh, Lord, child." Yes, there were some results sent in today by the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which, if you guys don't know what those are, typically every state has some sort of crime lab and crime organization that's like a statewide crime group. So Ohio, it's called the Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Minnesota, it's called the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. In Georgia, it's called the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. in Georgia. Like every state has one at some point. They generally work out of the Attorney General's office, and aside from running crime labs, they do crime labs, but they also do other investigations, and they provide resources for local law enforcement. Well, if you guys weren't aware, what happened? Oh, hold on. What are you guys saying? Oh, yeah. So you're talking about the writing, but there wasn't a writing. Be dull as possible per Jersh. Yes. Anybody going tomorrow, be absolutely a dullard. Just take notes. Oh, don't, just be like, oh, hi, hello. People say hello. All that. Yes. Did it come back HIV positive? No, that'll probably happen at a later date. Anyway, so here's what happened. It was a discovery disclosure from the prosecutor's office, and they sent it to his attorney because that's how it works, because the attorney gets notified. And we get police reports, supplemental police report, 13 from Detective Pomplin. Well, what else are we getting out of this? Nothing. Oh, what do we got? BCA laboratory documents and reports. The BCA lab analysis report. So why is there a supplemental report? He's probably going to say, I was notified the drug samples were tested. They are available for pickup. I went and picked them up, or, one of our other deputies picked them up. They signed them back in. The evidence and custody logs we have. The report we have it says he just has positive for cocaine. We then forward on results to the prosecutor. That's what his report probably says. So Nick's drug test results, the results of all that yayo they found. Well, we're going to find out if it's really yayo. He could sign up for the new experimental drug to treat STI and video blog about his experience. Yes, he could. He could. Yes. If you guys are going to court tomorrow, don't be a spurg. Be very, very nice. Be very prepared. And just do what you can. Yes, rush for the yayo. Has he been denying him his drugs? Well, he's saying they can't even prove what was there. He says they took something, but we don't even know what it is. Yes, because he won't admit to anything, which it's like, okay, well, once it gets proven, I'm sure he's still going to say, like, well, how do you know? It could be fake. But don't worry, there'll be more cope from Nick. He'll cope his way through it all. So there we go. Yeah. All right, guys. So it's 11:15. We're all caught up. I think we're all set on everything here tonight. Double checking the Riot streams. Let's see here. See what Portland Indy's up to. No, nobody's Riot. Oh, Andy's in Portland or at the DNC? Wow. Smoke and Scan. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, it looks like some people are in handcuffs.
QAnon Shaman. A QAnon Shaman.
Looks like some people are in handcuffs here.
Good old QAnon. Are those peeps still around?
So
I used to know a kid named QAnon. His name was QAnon.
Did we reach
Lemon.
the extendo goal? No, we did not. We did not reach the
It's
extendo
called
goal.
Lemonhead.
Stacy says,
Good
what
old
were, the results?
Lemonhead.
What were the results for the drug test? We don't know. We don't know what those results were. And yes, sorry, Pepsi Man, we did not reach the extendo goal. And Brian says, I'm curious if the brown-owned substance would be police found in the home. Well, we'll find out because they'll tell us if it's drugs or not tomorrow. Like, that'll come out, and I'm sure people there will hear about what it is. Barry's, Barack Obama's talking up Kamala. Oh, wow, good for them. I'm surprised he's doing that. Yes, no Stoney's gift cards tonight, chat. Yeah. Well, Aaron blew a great opportunity tomorrow. He could have done like a live show from Stoney's after Nick's thing. That would have been a great plan. But he didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. Spot News on IG is a good police scanner coverage. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's got the brown. And she's saying for those interested. What's Big Mike doing with Kamala, though? Oh, no, that's scary. All right, guys, we're all set. I don't think there's anything new coming. The riots are kind of tampering out. Nothing super cool yet. That doesn't mean we won't have some cool riots later. But we will. We probably will, guys. Yes, tomorrow morning is Nick's date with Destiny. We'll see what happens. I think there might be some continuances filed. Hindus have taken over multiple movie theaters in Hindi. Oh. Interesting. But yes, Nick has his hearing tomorrow. We'll find out what happens. I think it'll get continued, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So with that being said, chat, remember till next time. I'd like to thank everybody for being here, but we got to get some gifts. We got to cover. Barton Bella gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Bella. Thank you very, very much. All right, guys. And yes, until next time, until tomorrow, just because you did it does not mean you're guilty. Except you're Chris Chan and you did it, and then you're at the clock in the nut hut. Well, that being said, guys, tomorrow night we'll see what's happening. If things are building up, we might start taking care of stuff. Bella says, why was Aaron booked? Well, that was part of his case. When he pled out, he got sentenced and all that. I'm sure he had to get booked and give his fingerprints. So that's probably why he had to do it. But he got booked and then released, which is a very common way of handling it. So chat in the meantime, good night, and I will send you guys over. I'll see who's on and redirect you around from there. So take care, everybody.
Weapons, blacksmithing, and models of planes, esoteric works, and even some trains. Much merriment had while drinking White Claws, tips on hunting, and even talking the law. Whatever you do, just don't talk to cops, even when they nab you on illegal stops. Just 'cause you did it doesn't mean you're guilty, but please talk to a local attorney. Was that the fat guy?